All right, the boys made it. Here comes our ride. Looks like a pretty nice boat we're gonna fish in today too. Little different show today. It's fishing with friends. That's today. So we take you sport fishing on the fly. All right, you guys made it.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you in part by Islander Reels, Precision Reels, Hardy & Gray's Fly Fishing Rods, born to fish, and the Freshwater Fishery Society of BC. Catch what you've been missing. Go Fish BC.
That's a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good size.
Wow.
This guy's gonna go. Yeah, he's big. They love this carpet caddis. The boys are gonna have to put him on.
Yep. Can't believe
Whoa,
that.
this is a good one. This is a good size.
Hey, bring your rod in, Nick.
Eee, right in that, see that big water right in the edge of that big flow?
Yep.
They love that stuff. That's just the best. He came up and he didn't hesitate. He just glorched it down. Whoa, man.
Nice hookup.
Oh yeah, that was
Wow.
great. Right in that fast water. You know, they love that frothy stuff. Right
There's
in the edge
another
of
one
those
right
boils.
there, eh?
They just love that stuff. Oh no.
He might be going under here. Look.
Yeah, that's all right. That's all
We're
right.
gonna lift the
No,
motor.
that's good. That's good.
I know what it's like to leave that motor down there.
Yeah, he just likes to go under the. He's heading for cover under the boat.
Okay, you're clean. Maybe to put your rod tip down so he doesn't snag on a rivet.
Oh, this guy,
There he is. Oh, he's gonna be very.
Oh, he's just dancing down there. He's a good size. Like he's a pretty big fish. Might be over the. Well, be about that size.
There he is.
Oh yeah. He's a dandy. Oh, he's big.
Oh, he's
yeah,
really
nice
big.
size. Yeah, he's a
Oh,
dandy.
he saw me. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it's a nice size. That's a good. That's a good 3-4 pound fish. That one.
Yeah. Well, he shouldn't be ready to come in yet. You think he's got a few more runs in him?
Yeah, he does. He's still pretty lively.
Look at how
He's a
huge
pretty big
that is.
fish. Yeah, he's a pretty big fish. Good size.
He's a monster. That's
He's
that's
good. He might be 5. He might be pushing 5.
Whoa!
That's what it's all about out here, you know? Big fish. You boys camped in the perfect spot, you know
Yeah,
that?
you know, it took years to get it right, but finally
Yeah.
we realized that.
Jeez, he's tough to get up. You know, this current, these big fish in these
There he
currents.
is. Beautiful shot.
so tough.
There he is. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's a toad. Okay.
Okay. Let's
You know
bring him
what
up
I'll do?
here.
Yeah, let's pull him up here. I'll give you that. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a nice fish. What I do is hold him up for everybody. I'll hold the net there. Let you unhook the button, unbutton the fly. Then I'm just going to drop him back.
There you go. Primo. Just look at that silver.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
iridescent.
Look at how nice this is, eh?
Yeah, just
Isn't
look
that
at
a
it.
beautiful
Iridescent
fish?
shining in the sun.
Oh, isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful fish.
Okay, I'm going to get
Beautiful.
him back in, give him a drink. That's a nice, healthy, you know, 4 plus. That guy, but look at him again. Look at how big he is. I mean, isn't that
Yeah.
gorgeous?
Oh, man.
Big tail flukes on him, just
Yeah, we're going to
gorgeous.
see him again later tonight, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, get him down in here. Look at the back on him too. They're just gorgeous fish. Came out right in that big water, gave me a great fight. And one thing too is make sure you revive him well until he wants
Yeah,
to
he's
go.
got to have the airflow.
Yeah, he's gotta have the
gotta have the airflow.
There he goes.
There, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Nice.
That's a nice fish.
There he's swimming just there. He's
Hey,
just
look at that. That's a beautiful
It's a
little
young-
fish. You know, that's a couple pound fish. Nice. You gotta love it.
It's bigger than a bass.
Bigger than a bass. Yeah, and they fight good too.
And they always use the current to their advantage wherever they can.
And it's such big flows out here. You know, it's big water, got great flows.
There he's spinning.
Look at how you see him.
He's got his fins out.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's the beauty about being in a power boat once in a while is you can actually get kicked out of the back eddy and you just zip back up again. You know, when you're in a drift boat, you're confined. You have to stay in the eddy and you got to whir around. But in the power boat, just drift down.
He's coming around the front.
Oh, he's right here. Oh, you going around that way? Oh, there he is. Oh, a nice fish.
Oh, he's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, here he is, Nick.
Gorgeous.
All right.
There he is. All right, I'll hold your rod.
Okay.
Give you the honors. You can hold him up.
Well, he's just maybe over a pound or so.
Yeah, it's a nice size, you know. That's 16 to 18. Pretty generic size. There's a ton of those in here. Just beautiful rainbows. Look at the beautiful colors. Chrome and green, black spots. Gorgeous.
Okay, let's let him back.
Look at that. And there he goes. You go and sulk at 100 feet now. You go back to the bottom.
Yeah.
Good job. Excellent.
Thanks for
Again.
that fly.
The fly.
The fly. So Don, you've seen the fish population grow here over the years there. Where are all these fish coming from? How many are resident fish that are spawning up here and raising young versus coming up from points down in the U.S.?
Well, that's the big thing, right? There's so many different strains of rainbow. I mean, the original one was the yellowfin kind of rainbow from the Arrow Lakes chain. And of course the Gerards were in here from the Kootenai Lakes. But you've got all these different ones that were put in down the States, which are good. They put in a bunch of Kamloops, they put in some Blackwater. They've got a whole bunch of different strains in here.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the natural recruitment in the river now, they've done such a great job on Murphy Creek, Blueberry Creek. There's a whole bunch of now real natural recruitment is way up. So I think you get everything. You get the migration coming up from the States. You get all the great natural recruitment. It's just better and better every year.
Yeah.
And it's such a huge body of water. It can sustain, you know, probably 5,000 to 6,000 fish per foot.
Yeah, per foot.
Yeah, per foot instead of per
I know
square
they did
mile.
a study where it's 2,500 a mile there
Yeah.
years ago, but I think it's more than that now.
Oh, it has to be.
Considerably more than that.
Yeah, and there's every type too. It's not just rainbow. I mean, there's walleye. I've caught a brook trout in here. I've caught brown trout. We've caught bass down by the border.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. There's everything in this system. So it's just obviously we're always fishing the rainbows.
Yeah.
So that's all we see.
Well, it's good, clean water. That's for
That's
sure.
some of the best in the world now. Look at him go. Oh, look at
That's a great shot.
look at that. Is that cool or what? Oh, and he's coming back. He's coming back. That was a major tail walk, wasn't it?
Walk away.
He just walked on down. Whoa. Was he ever in a hurry to get going back?
He was gone.
Oh, man. That was very, very cool. He ate it.
Torpedo.
They look like a torpedo shot it. Oh man, that's a thing that could take off for right into your back and then they come screaming right at the boat.
He's rushing the anchor right now.
Jeez. Oh,
He wants to tangle up the anchor.
no kidding. Oh, another dandy. Jeez, and I saw him too. I saw the boil, called it, and he ate it. Every time we cast into those boils, they're there. Boy, just action, eh? Phenomenal action. I love it. It's a good size, I think. Another one. I think they're all big fish out here anyways.
I haven't seen that one take off on the one.
Was
take
that
off
cool?
On the surface like that before.
Just a shark.
There he is.
Oh yeah, that's another dandy. Yeah, he's big. Oh man. Critical to have good reels. I can't stress it enough out here. You gotta have good reels. Oh man, I don't know.
Oh yeah, there he is.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. It is, it's crazy how many big fish there are. Wow.
You might have to go right over.
Oh, I am.
Watch your line in it.
I might have to go in the back. I don't know how I'm gonna get him up here. Oh, he's too big for the net.
Too big for the net. I can't get him in the net.
Oh,
I got him in the net.
You got him. Woo-hoo, I'll come back there.
Okay, you got
Oh
it.
my God, wow.
Look at that. That's
Look
more
at
like-
that. How
That's
big is
more
that?
like, that's got to be.
That's a toad. I'm gonna hold him up.
Grab
You
the scale on the
yeah.
on the dash there, Nick.
Gonna get the fly out of here. There's a fly gone. Wow.
Look at that thing.
You know.
Is that going to hurt him to weigh him?
Yeah, you don't know if
Yeah.
we want to weigh him, but,
Yeah, no, we'll just
but
have
he's big. I mean,
Yeah, no, he's 6,
pushing
7
6, 7 pounds at least. Okay, what I'll do is I'll grab him out of here. I'm going to hold him up real quick because he's going to want to go. Keep the net under the fish, but look at that. How's that for a
man.
fish? Is that a whale or what?
That's the biggest one
Look at
we've
all
seen this
Look
week.
at this. It's huge.
Wow.
That is a whale. That's
it.
a 26 plus inch
least.
fish, eh?
Here,
At least 27.
Bring out this tape here, just measure him. Tip to tail, he is sitting at he's sitting at 25 inches.
Yeah.
25
and
inches.
heavy, so that's a good 6 pound plus fish. Okay. Oh, look at that, and healthy, like big fat rainbow. And again, I'm gonna let him revive for a while because he fought awesome. He just took off like a shark. Okay, ready to go yet? He wanted to go.
He's gone.
There he's gone. Look at that. It looks like a sub down there as he swims away.
Holy cow.
Okay, all I can say is, wow, that was a very, very big fish.
No, that's bigger fish than we've been seeing here, Nick. They get bigger every day out here, Don, as well. You know.
Oh, I'm gonna get some more big ones. Now it's everybody else's turn. That's incredible. I mean, it doesn't get much better, does it?
Love to get
That was on a dry fly. That fish took off about 200 yards in a heartbeat.
Yeah, and it's only 6:20, and the bite hasn't even, you know, that usually happens, hasn't even started yet.
That's why I can't wait for the bite. Let's get one now. Now it's your guys' turn.
Okay.
So he's coming right down the road there, right down the current line, eh?
And he ate it. Just let him again. Let him nicely. Not a bad sized fish again. Looks to be
that's got to be 4 or 5
the
pounds.
3-4 pound range, yeah. Again, just thick, tough fish. Yeah, man. And I love the way they hit that dry. Like you just can't beat it with dry fly. Oh. Can you see the big smile on my face? It's awesome. Just fantastic. Best fishery in the world. Columbia River near Trail, British Columbia, Canada. Can't beat it. Best dry fly fishery in the world. Bar none.
Might want to put you on there. We're going to run and get Clint in.
Or I'd like to be invited somewhere that can compete with this.
Looks like you've got most of your fly line out there, Don.
Oh, I'm just back into my fly line here. He had me way in my back. Okay, Grant, he's coming near the back of the boat there somewhere. I don't know.
I'm ready.
I can't see where he's at. Oh, he saw you. He didn't like that. There. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Another toad.
Here he is, Don. You can come back and doctor him up.
Yeah. Wow. I'll let you hold him up.
Okay.
You grab him. You got him there. Look at how fat he is. And just on the side of the lip. Little caddis on the side of the lip. Look at
There.
that. Another nice
Beautiful.
fish, eh? Another dandy. Oh,
I got him. I got him.
nice. Look at how fat he is, too.
Beautiful.
What a beautiful fish.
Wow. There he goes. He's going down.
Well, this little caddis, little green body caddis, just being a killer. My hook's all bent. I'm gonna have to put another one on, but the green body with the brown wing seems to be working real well. So let's go to the bench, tying up the little green body caddis. It's a beauty. This week on the bench, I'm going to tie you up the emerging carpet caddis. A lot of times fish want the fly sitting in that top surface film, and this fly accomplishes that. Make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. We'll tie the fly on a size 14 dry fly hook. We'll use some 8/0 olive thread to tie with, some orange Antron dubbing for the shuck, some dark olive Antron dubbing for the body, some brown Z-Lon for the wing, and a small brown hackle for the hackle. To start the fly off, I've taken my olive thread and tied it on the hook. Now we're going to take a little bit of this orange dubbing, and don't take a whole bunch. You just want one little clump that you're going to tie in the back of the hook. And once we get it tied in, you're going to notice this dubbing falls apart very easily, which is a good thing. That's what we want. You're going to tie it in, and then pull it apart and just keep pulling it. Just pull it back until you get a nice, just real thin trailing shuck off the back of the hook. Should be about the length of the hook, and it should be very thin. For the next step, we're going to take our green dubbing, and we're just going to dub it very thinly on the body. So just dub it onto your thread. And if you want, you can always form a dubbing brush or a dubbing loop, but I just like to dub it directly on the thread. And then we'll wrap it forward and then wrap over with our thread to form the body and keep it fairly thin. After you have the body tied in, take your brown Z-Lon, and what we're going to do is put one wing off to one side. So tie in your brown Z-Lon near the eyelet and tie in one clump there. Take a second clump and tie it in near the top of the hook, and then take a third clump and tie it in towards you, facing you a little bit, and that way you'll form a nice wing on the fly. The Z-Lon is fairly thin, so that's why I like to put in 3 clumps. After you tied in the 3 Z-Lon wings, what we're going to do is form one wing. Obviously they're all put together, and we're going to cut it to length. I like to pull it back just about the length of the body and trim it off there. Keep your wing fairly short. The last part to the fly is very critical. You want to keep the hackle as small as possible. You want it very small, so normally when we measure up the hackle, we'll measure it up the length of the hook gap. But I want mine shorter than that. I want that half the size, and I'm only going to take 2 turns of the hackle, no more than 2 turns. So let's tie it in near the eyelet. And then again, as I mentioned, cut off your excess and don't take any more than 2 turns on the hackle and tie it off. To complete the fly, we're going to whip finish the thread off, and then I like to take a little dab of head cement just to hold the thread all together. So that's the finished emerging carpet caddis. There's 2 patterns that I love to use on all the different rivers that I fish. One is the brown carpet caddis, and the second one is the emerging carpet caddis. They are great dry fly patterns.
Yeah, it'll be about another 15-20 minutes, and then all the water's going to dimple.
There we go, fish on.
Oh yeah.
He ate it. Whoa.
Good one, Don.
Oh yeah. Let him, and he ate it. Nice. How's about that? You called it correct. Said, hey, they're coming up the side, and we got him. Good air. Oh, there he goes. One thing you got to learn on this water is get on your reel in a hurry and make sure you're not standing on your line or it can't hook on anything.
You know, I did that last week, and the line came spooling up, and it wrapped around the base of the reel, and it was a great big one, and took off up the river and snapped the fly up real quick once that
Oh yeah. Once you, well, you know, you're using 4 and 5X tippets, which are pretty strong, but they don't last very long when you stand on your line.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him yet. I saw him jump once. He looked pretty good. Oh yeah, another nice fish. Good size. He's not big, he's just a nice size.
Pass me the net there, Nitschke.
Yeah. That's our average size guy in here. I'll just let him go in here. He's, you know, nice size.
Yeah.
Or average size, you know, kind of 18-inch. Yeah. Guys would be just pleased as punch to get fish like that.
That's a big trout in some climates.
Geez, he just wants to go. There he goes.
Here's your fly, sir.
Hey, the little green body caddis, we tied you on the bench. It's a winner. Well, we should, we're in a great spot right here. I just want to tell the folks a bit about what we're doing with fishing. One thing on this big water is tough to anchor.
Yeah.
But you've got a trick here. You got about 100 feet. You got one of those nice gripping anchors. Mm-hmm. But the key is you're putting out double the amount you really need to get to the bottom. So we're kind of hanging in the current. We could direct the boat to where we want to be.
The other thing I do with the anchor is put a good piece of chain 6 feet long on it, and that keeps the nose of the anchor down, so you can fish the bigger water with that as well.
And we're having no problem. I mean, we're down probably 50 feet of water here, but we've got 100 feet of rope out, and we're able to hang right where the fish are.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Nice.
You know what we did? We had to re-gink. He kept letting his fly go under the water. We couldn't handle it, so we re-ginked, and look at that. Sitting up beautiful, bam, you made the beautiful cast. You've been casting like a dream. It was big water, and you picked them. Nice job.
See if we can recover some line here.
Well, because he's nice. That's a nice fish. Saw the whole big back come after him.
Here we are. We're on the reel now. Nice.
Oh, this is
there he goes.
best.
Here he comes.
There he is. Nice.
Beautiful.
There you go. And that off to you. I'll hold the net for you. And again, always be careful. Just hold the net under the fish in case they want to go, and get the little
Save him from
green
dropping.
caddis out there. Save him from dropping, yeah. Okay, and you can see how thin he is. Like, he's just probably come off the spawn a month ago and he's fattening up, and he's going to probably put on a couple pounds over the summer. Beautiful fish.
With the feed they have here in the Columbia,
Yeah.
it won't take long. That's
No,
for sure.
he'll be 3-4 pounds easy.
There he goes.
There he goes. Oh, this is dry fly at its finest. Boy, I had a lot of line out. Not huge, just nice size. Nice little guy. I love when you see the whole back come out of the water though to eat a dry fly. You just cannot beat it. Well, I think we've convinced everybody that the green body caddis is a winner.
You know, and I've been fishing orange all this week too, and now.
And how have you done on the
Well,
orange?
we've done pretty good.
Oh,
We've
have
done
we?
pretty good, but you know, not seeing quite the performance that we're getting tonight.
No, that was pretty good. Whoa. There he is there. He's not huge, just a little guy. Top of the lip. Very nice. Again, a nice sized fish. I'll just unhook him here. Right in the top of the lip. Look at that, just barely hooked. Whoa, whoa,
He's
whoa.
coming back.
Oh, settle down.
Okay, I've got him this time.
Okay, you got him. See if I can. It's kind of in the net. Marvelous. Okay. I'm just gonna let him go here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There he is. One little fatties. You can see how fat he is. All right, I'll put him back in. There he goes. Right to the bottom, swimming another day. Well, you know what?
Good one.
I want to
Good
thank
catch.
you for a great day. Thanks for inviting me out. I know you've invited me out for the past 15 years. I finally got out here to see the boys, you know, Krauser, all the boys. It was great to get up here finally. Have a nice dinner.
Yeah.
Billy cooked us a great dinner tonight. We had
Yeah, we
great
usually
day.
have 6-8 guys out this week. We come out for 4 or 5 days, set up
Yeah.
a camp as you see off in the
Yeah.
distance there, and just catch up and catch a lot of fish. Yeah.
You guys ever. What a great day. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're
When you come out here, take care, conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly.
Want more information? Visit us at sfotf.ca.
To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one showing, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.